The Buffalo Bills are spending $2 billion of your money to build their new stadium, and it doesn't even solve their biggest problem. See, the Bills have been playing at Highmark Stadium since 1973. It's the fourth oldest stadium in the NFL, and because of how much bad weather they get in Buffalo, they can't keep playing in this stadium for much longer. Now, the problem is, if they just renovate their current stadium, that'll cost $1 billion. So the Bills have opted to spend closer to $2 billion on a completely new one right next to it. And it's being designed after the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in England where the Bills played last season. However, as the Bills currently build their stadium to get it ready for the 2026 season, they're making a massive mistake. Unlike the Chicago Bears, the Buffalo Bills have opted to not have a roof at their new stadium. Instead, they'll have a canopy that covers about 65% of the seats. Now, the Bills are doing this because they say they like playing in cold weather, and having a dome stadium is too expensive. However, the owners easily have the money to pay for it, and whenever the weather gets really bad, the Bills can't play. Multiple times in the last decade, their games have been moved to Detroit, and earlier this year in the playoffs, the Bills game had to get postponed. Plus, without an indoor stadium, the Bills miss out on hosting events like the Super Bowl and the Final Four, which makes them miss out on billions in economic activity. Now, don't get me wrong, this new stadium looks cool. The Bills will no longer be the only cold weather team not to have a heated field, and throughout the stadium, there will be heaters to keep fans warm. The concourse will be enclosed, seats will be at a 34-degree angle instead of 20 degrees to see the game better, and at the new stadium, the farthest seat will now be 50 feet closer than it was at the old stadium. But for taxpayers to be putting up $850 million for this project, this stadium isn't going to generate enough revenue to make it make sense. And to stay updated on all the top football stories this season, just drop me a follow.